Now we will discuss the price determination in a market. How the price of any particular commodity or goods is decided. So as we had seen, as price increase, supply increase, and price increase, demand decreases. So these both factors are important over here. So the process of determining the price of goods and services in the market is known as market price determination at particular time. And so when whatever price prevailing in the market is known as the market price. Okay, and generally this price is determined by the supply and demand. According to Alfred Marshall, that the demand and supply jointly determine the market price of any particular commodity, because it is like two wings of scissor which cut a page. Both are necessary for and both are important to determine the price. So demand and supply both are important. We can see that demand is affected as the price. Okay, so increase in demand, increase in price, and decrease in demand reduces the price of commodity. But this is not true, because water, salt, there are some important necessity goods which cannot be changed with the price. But gold, silver, which are demanded very less by the people because of price, are very high. So demand cannot decide the price. In front of that, supply. Okay, so price depends on supply also. Price increase in a price decrease the supply of goods, and decrease in a price increase the supply of goods. It is not possible. Is it possible for all goods? So producer will supply the quantity at any price. Now how we can determine the price of any commodity at market? So when demand and market supply both are equal, market demand and market supply both are equal, then price can be determined, because it is an equilibrium price and it is for a long term, not for short term. And if there is some damage or any uncertainty arise and the price is fluctuated, then it is not an equilibrium price. Okay, but it is for a only short period of time. So we can see that there is according to the law of demand, there is an inverse relationship between price and demand. So price increase, demand decrease, and vice versa. And law of supply says that there is a direct relationship between price and supply. Price increase, supply increase, and supply decrease, price decrease, supply also decreases. Now we will understand this by an diagraph and diagram schedule. See here, so when there is a demand and supply of market will be equal, then it is known as equilibrium point. So price of commodity 10, 20, 30, 40, and respectively demand 500, 400, 300, 200 and 100 units, and supply is 100 unit, 200 unit, 300 unit, 400 and 500 unit. You can see the law of demand and supply. Price increases, demand decreases, and supply increases. Okay, so if you plot a graph of these two, okay, you can see, first of all we draw the supply. You have to draw the supply and demand graph in the same graph. So first we will draw the supply graph, that is at 10 supplied quantity 100, 20 200, 30 supply quantity 300, and so on. And if we will draw the demand, so at particular price 50, demand is 100, at price 30, demand is 200, and so on. So if you plot a graph, then this is your supply curve and this is your demand curve, that we had know. If I put my right hand like this, so it shows me a demand graph, and if I put my left hand as like this, so it shows me the supply curve. So when these two curves are intersecting at particular point, at when there is a demand and supply of both commodity is same, it means supply is also 300 unit and my demand is also 300 and it is particular price 30. So 30 is my equilibrium price and this is my equilibrium supply and demand. You can say equilibrium quantity. Clear everyone? So you had seen this curve. So what you can analyze that, okay, when there is increase in price, okay, demand reduces and it you can see that is a, you can say, downward slope or negative slope. And when in supply graph, increase in price, supply also increases, that is a positive curve or positive slope you can see. So this will so when DD demand curve and supply SS supply curve will intersect at a point P, then at this price is 30 and supply unit is 300. Okay, it means what? Supplier is ready to sell 300 unit of goods when the price is 30 and demand is also 300, and this kind of price prevails for a long term. And if price is greater than 30, it means there is a scarcity in the market because supply is more and demand is less. So it will compete till the price become 30. Okay, and vice versa. So when there is a equal demand and equal supply, at that point we can determine a market price of individual commodity.